Hey there guys, Mrs. Steck here. I have my recorder with me and I'm going to go over some basics of recorder technique with you. I'm not going to go over any notes today. That's going to be saved for a different video. What I'm going to go over today are how to hold the recorder, what your posture should be like, how we should put our mouth on the recorder, and how we should blow through the recorder, then what to do with our tongue. Now that sounds like a lot. That's 5 different things I'm going to go over in this video, but they all kind of go in sequence with each other. So let's start out with number 1. How do I hold the recorder? So first of all, our left hand always needs to be on top. Now, in addition, we want nice, relaxed, I think of Lego hand or sea hands, or if I think about like if I'm going to make a telescope to look across the seas, that is the kind of hand that I'm going to use. So nice C curve, relaxed, left hand on top. There's a hole on the back. This is where my thumb on my left hand is going to go. And remember that your left hand is the one, if you look at it from your perspective, it's the one that makes the L shape. Okay, so left hand on top, thumb on the back. 1, 2, and 3. The pinky is just going to hang out, but we're going to keep it relaxed. So no like pinkies up kind of thing. So nice relaxed C curve. Right hand goes on the bottom. The thumb is just going to hang out on the back. There's no hole back here, but it's just going to help support the instrument. 1, 2, 3, and then eventually our pinky on the right hand will go down to this. Again, nice C curve. If I was thinking about this as a telescope, then I should have that. All right. I'm not going to worry once again about any notes. So to blow through the instrument, first of all, I want to make sure that I am sitting, or if I'm standing, same thing, but we're just going to modify for sitting for now because my camera is set up that way. I'm going to sit on the front edge of my chair, not the very, very edge where I feel like I'm falling off, but certainly not the back where I'm like laying back and chilling out. Okay, I'm going to sit on the front edge, and I'm not going to sit uptight and rigid. I'm not going to let my shoulders come up and be my earrings. I'm actually going to roll them down and away from my ears. And I'm going to think sitting lifted, okay? Not rigid, relaxed, but not relaxed as in I am just hanging out and watching TV or like chilling with friends and just talking. So we're going to sit up. But this should be a fairly natural feeling. So our back shouldn't feel like it's tense. Our shoulders shouldn't feel like they're tense. Our neck shouldn't feel like it's tense. Okay, so we're sitting with nice, relaxed posture. Shoulders can roll down and drop, but we're sitting up. Okay, so natural, not rigid, and not fully relaxed either. Okay, we're not hanging out. Now, this sets me up, the reason the posture is really important, this sets me up to take a good, deep breath when I need to in order to play through the instrument, because what makes sound in this instrument is air. Okay, you can't really make music in this without good airflow. So I'm going to take a nice, deep, relaxed breath. And when I breathe through the recorder, it's going to feel kind of like a nice, slow sigh. We don't want fast air. We want nice, slow, warm air. If you put your hand in front of your face, in front of your mouth, and you think about warming your hand up, that nice warm air is what we want. Cold air, that's like you're blowing off, like you're trying to cool down your soup because it's too hot. So that's the kind of air we don't want. Nice, relaxed. You just came in from playing out in the snow. That air, okay? So not worrying about what notes we're playing. We're just going to breathe through the instrument. I'm just going to go ahead and put all the fingers down except that bottom. Okay. It's a nice sigh. Oh, and my lips. I'm going to think about my lips almost as if I'm just blowing past them. And I'm just going to put the recorder on the lips, not with the teeth. Okay. I'm not going to bite the recorder mouthpiece with my teeth at all. They are not going to touch. So a couple things, if you're not getting that pitch when you play your recorder, what might be going on. Maybe you're blowing too hard. If I blow too hard, I get some weird notes. So all that is the air is moving too fast. Okay, just relax. The other thing is that maybe the fingers are not sealed properly. If I take one of those fingers and move it, this one for fun, if I move it out of where it's supposed to be, not covering the hole all the way, I also get some weird notes. Okay, so I'm going to make sure everything is nice and covered, relaxed, but fully covered. You should feel underneath the pads of your fingers. The pad is just that section right there. Underneath the pads of your fingers, you should feel that full circle of the hole. Okay. Last thing, I'm going to teach you guys how to separate the notes on one airstream by using something called tonguing. As you can probably guess, tonguing means that we use our tongue to separate those notes. Okay, so some things that we don't want to do with the tongue. We do not actually want to touch the tongue to the mouthpiece of the recorder at all. The mouthpiece and the recorder, the mouthpiece of the recorder and your tongue are not going to touch. Okay, I'm also not going to put the tongue against the back of my teeth. Okay, this is a kind of a common mistake. I'm actually going to think about the word la, 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 and my tongue is going to hit not the back of my teeth, but the back of that hard part of your gums, back behind where your teeth connect. Okay, so if you take your tongue and take it from the bottom of your teeth and move it back, so it's going to be on that gum ridge. Okay, if I do that on that same note, so you can hear there's like a lot of different separate notes, but it's all on one airstream. Really common thing that I see, and I see it in beginning band, and I even see it in I've had college students that do this and have not been told not to. And it's actually really bad for you. You can actually ruin your voice if you do this. But what they're doing is they're using their throat to make the note separate. So it would sound like this. And you can kind of see my cheeks puff out. If you had a better angle, you could see that my throat is doing some weird things. So we're not going to do that because it is bad for us. And it doesn't sound very good on the recorder either. So thinking la, 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 or low, low, low. Okay, so those are your basics, guys. So we went over number one, how to hold a recorder, left hand on top, nice C hands, Lego hands, telescope hands, however you want to think about it. We're going to make sure that we have everything covered properly. We're going to sit up, not rigid, not fully relaxed, but sitting lifted, but natural. We're going to only put our lips on the recorder, not our teeth. We're also going to use the tongue against the back of the gum ridge instead of against the back of our teeth or going into the recorder. That is it from me for today. I'll have another video for you that goes over a few of the notes of the recorder very shortly. Have a great day, guys.